Hello everybody, welcome to Precious Destiny YouTube channel. Yes, if today is your first time of watching me, you can subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell below so that you'll be notified each time I upload any video. This channel is all about humanitarian. We talk about gospel, we talk about family, just like that. We talk about ourselves. We talk about ourselves because it's good to talk about yourself, because everybody wants to know about you, especially if you are the host. They want to know the kind of person you are. They want to know little about you. So at times you talk about yourself also. But today I'm glad to say happy Sunday to every one of you. Wherever you're watching me from, happy Sunday to you. Wonderful, lovely Sunday. And I guess you go to church today. If you are that type that don't go to church, please stop that habit. It's very bad habits. It is good for brotherly of the brethren. So it is good to go to church. Don't let people tell you that, hey, church don't too spoil, oh. Church na this thing that they do for there, oh. Church na gossip, oh. Church na fashion, oh. Church na oh. Church na gossip. Church na your pastor. My brothers and sisters, when are we going to continue to listen to those sides talk? Do you know that if you follow people can draw you to hell? So you have to be very, very careful. Okay? Do not let any man discourage you. Because when the trumpet will sound, that person will not say, let's go together. It is not allowed on that day. So everybody, you are your own. So that is why you should not let anybody change your mind or deceive you about Christianity, about your God, about going to church, about whatsoever you think now that is discouraging you. Because many people have different reasons, really different reasons why they are being discouraged not to go to church, why they don't love to go to church. They just have one reason or the other. But I don't know left for you, but I must tell you that if it is that your reason will stop you not to enter into the house of God, cut it off from you today. Is a bad habit. Any reason that will make you to say, because in the house of God they gossip, or in the house of God it's all about faction, or in the house of God when you go they will use you to preach, or in the house of God there's a way they look. My brothers and sisters watching me now, if you are that type that is having one reason, God's presence of God is always there. So it doesn't mean that when Bible say where 2 or 3 are gathered, it just means that it's only 3 people. It can be thousands. But it just to let you to know that wherever there is still gathering, there is 2 gathering, that you agree a thing together is going to answer you. What about people will say, what about if I gather together with those people and I don't have anything, I don't have one mind with them? That is why you need to have one mind. We need our hearts. We need to let our heart be pure towards one another. How long are we going to continue to be harboring evil in our minds? Maybe what somebody have done to you in the time past. Somebody have done something wrong to you in the time past. So we are still using that thing against that person. Each time we see that person, or maybe that person is going the same church we are going, we will just discourage. We just remember those things that person have already done to us. So we just capitalize on those things and start using it to distract ourselves, because you are not distracting the person, because the person is going to church. You are not using it to distract yourself towards your services towards God. Using it to distract yourself towards your service, because the person is going to church. You, because of the person, because of the fracas, and because this person is going to this church, I'm not going to go to that church again. You don't even know whether that church is where your blessing is. You understand? You don't know to say you don't want to misunderstanding. Then you take it upon yourself now and say, for this reason I don't want to serve God again the way I used to serve God. My brothers and sisters, who do we think we are helping? Are we helping God, or we are helping ourselves? Remember, mind you, doing it to please God. You are doing it to please yourself. Okay, you are only doing it for God to open the heart of God, to really to touch God. You know, you see David, even though David always touch the heart of God with his service. Okay, he touches the heart of God with service. He know what God wants. He know how to enter God. So if you look at what someone have done wrong, somebody have wronged you in time past or even now, and you are still harboring that thing and using it against that person, and say because you fellowship together in the same church, with that reason now you don't want to go to that church. You never, some people will even swear over their dead body, not this life, even the life to come, that they will ever mingle with that person. Oh, serious? So serious? You have that kind of mind to swear with even your over your dead body, even the life to come? Do you even know the life to come, how is it going to look like? Let's be, at times, before we talk, before we say anything, we need to reason first. It is very important, because it's not just, we should not just let what we just have inside our heart, inside our mind, then we pour it out. At the end of the day, what we say it will not be like something that it's not even God, because the devil hear us saying it, he will not use it against us. That is how the devil work. He will not use it against us. God has blessed us, but the way we talk, the devil will not say, look at this your daughter or this your son that say that he knows you, look at what he's saying. The devil will use it against you. Then that time will not be saying, oh, hey, what kind of miserable life is this? What kind of life? What is this life that I'm facing now? What is this challenge? Many of us, what we are facing now is because of how we have misused our tongue. Okay, until you are now born again, until you know God, until you rededicate your life to God, you can never, until you amend your way, you can never know how to recorrect those words back. Okay, that is why I say 1 Corinthians 5:7, if any man be in Christ, is a new creature, all things are past. So if you come to Christ, you will not have new language on how to talk. But there are some people also, even when they are in Christ, they still lack manner. So we need to know what is right and what is wrong. Okay, we need to know, and we need to be very, very calculative, because devil always is a fast human being, but God is faster than him, and the Spirit of God that is in you is greater than him. That is why we must be very, very careful and very, very sensitive enough to know how we talk, what comes out from our mouths, because devil always he have his own agent that is using to just to know what what just to know what we have to say. What is that we really want to, what is that we don't even know, we don't really want to say, but we want to draw it out from us, so that he can use it against us. That is why the Bible says is an accuser of the brethren. The devil is an accuser. Many times, one or two friends to come and look for what comes out from our mouth. We must be very which English will I put? We must be very, very careful. We must be very, very careful. If not, it's going to lead us to where we never expected it. Okay, it's going to lead us to where we never expect. So, as a Christian, what am I talking about? What am I trying to say? As a Christian, being to these Sundays, most people will say, I prefer to stay at home. Let me serve my God. Some people hook up online like that. I'm not saying it's not good for you to hook up online, but service is very, very important. Going to church is very, very important. Just try, locate any church that you know that when you go there, you not say, this person offend me again, because of this person offend me, let me still leave the church. You will continue to change church. Okay, you will continue to change church. Just try to be yourself. Let yourself be you. Do not try to be others, like others, or you want to be like what others is saying. If you are trying to be like what other is saying, you are definitely going to be like them. because what they are saying, they are like what they are. What they are saying is like what they are really. So if you are not that yourself, that's relevant to yourself. You must know the importance of yourself. You must know your identity. You must know your real you. You don't let people to talk your real you in you. Your real you must be your real you. Do not let people try to take you away from your real you. Okay, if you don't know your real you, that is when people will take you, people will deal with you, people will abuse you, people will molest you, people will speak against you, and it's whatever people are saying, wider than those one they are saying. Your level will be more greater than what they are saying. So you have to be very, very conscious of what you don't let anybody say. Do not say, hey, because they say, hey, today I just go church. Now me, they all you say preach for altar. Must you be thinking that your pastor is using you to preach? Or must you be thinking that maybe because you are having quarrel with anti so person like this, because of that is why you are me, because you are already having fracas together. If you are free from your heart, I don't believe that even though that sister look at you, there is a way to look at you, your mind will never go there. Maybe this person is trying to is eyeing me because of we are having fracas, because you are not having anything with that person, so your mind will definitely not go there. Maybe this person have one thing against you. So we should learn how to be free. We should learn how to free ourselves so that we will grow. If you don't free yourself, you will not grow, I tell you. So let those that are not free towards you, let them be the one to carry the body. Let them be the one to carry the headache. But you just be free. Just be mind of yourself. Okay? Just be yourself. Let those that is not free towards you, let them carry your own every load that maybe you have before. Let them be the one to carry it. Let them be behind you, and you think towards the mark of the calling, of your calling. Apostle Paul said, I have left everything behind. All those many talk, I have left it behind. People will gossip you, people will talk badly about you, people will definitely, if they don't talk about you, think you are an existing human being. You are not an existing human being. If nobody mention your name in a single day, if nobody, let me tell you, meaning that you have a great future. They have seen who you are. They have seen how glorious is your destiny. So they are jealous of you. Let me use the word. They are not jealous of you. That is why they keep on saying those things in order to distract you. So those are distractions. I call it minor distraction, because they cannot distract you. So it is only when you give your ear to those distractions, that is when you will fall, and they will laugh at you. They will say they have overcome you. So that will never be our portion in the name of Jesus. So we must not let what people are saying, this one say to cause us not to look where we are going to. Do not let anything distract you. Do not let anything distract you, because if you let distraction, anything make distraction look at disturb you or cause you are not going to blame any man on earth. Hello, please, who is on the line? Okay, I'll call you back, Ross. Good afternoon, sir. So if you allow them to distract you, God is not going to hold those people responsible. It is you that God is going to hold responsible, because why? They are going to face their own judgment on that day. You are going to face you are going to tell them that God is Sister Carol that make me to stop coming to church. So you have no excuse. God, he say we are of all inexcusable. We are all inexcusable. So we have no excuse. No excuse we give. You understand? So just like when you go to work now, maybe you late, they will not be telling your boss different story. It's not going to marry you. It will just let you know that the time you are supposed to resume or is not, so you are going to pay penalty for it. And now for you are to work extra hours whatsoever. So you have no excuse to give. That is why we must not let it be as if man will not be and what will not distract us. Do not let anybody distract you. Never. If you let any man distract you, you are not going to enter your promised land. I tell you, look at the case of okay, let me use case of Joseph. Yeah, Joseph. Look at when this Potiphar wife came to meet him. What was he trying to do? He wanted to distract Joseph. By what? By worldly thing. Try to distract Joseph. But Joseph, look what he wants to achieve from God. Joseph, look at this crown that is awaiting him. He have already seen the beauty of his future. So who is this man? Who is this woman that wants to cause distraction for me not to achieve my aim and purpose of coming to this earth? He refused the offer. But today, what comes out? Today, everybody is using Joseph as an example. A good man, a man of obedience, a fearful man, so fearful. You know, even secretly, openly is a fearful man, faithful man, fearful and faithful. Because when you don't fear, if you are not afraid of God, you are a faithless human being. You have to adjust your way, meaning that your faith will continue to spring forth. So that is how it works. So my brothers and sisters, that is all I have to say. If you are having one reason or the other, saying because of this reason that's why you don't go to church, let that be your past. Let it be your past. Leave those things behind. Now think a new life. Think how to start again. And make sure that when you are restarting, don't let anybody again come and say, don't let anybody come and point you tomorrow and say, because definitely offense will continue. That is sure. That is probably. That is continuation thing. Offense it will continue. It's an endless weapon. Offense is an endless weapon. So it is how you addict yourself, or how you make yourself to respond to offense. That is how it will hurt you. So offense is born to continue. That is very, very matters to you. So whenever offense come, we are born to offend one another. Who tell you that there is perfect person on earth? Who told you that we have the most perfect person? There is none. We are all imperfect before God. Even before ourselves, we are all imperfect. Nobody will tell you that I am the most perfect man and woman. I have never done something wrong. I have never offended my brother. You told you. Maybe might have offended your brother in one way or the other. You may look it that maybe this one is not offend, but truly you have offended that person. Many of us today, we don't feel like maybe we cannot offend people. It's only people that offend us. If you like that type, change your mentality. If you think that you don't offend people, it's only people that offend us. Change your mentality, because people, that's the way you offended too. Okay, we offend one another. Don't tell yourself that, I am the saint, so I am the perfect person. I have never offended anybody. My brothers and sisters, please don't have that prideful spirit. It's a prideful spirit. So don't have. We offend one another. We are offender. We offend one another. Offense, but it's a continuation thing. It's a continuation stigma. Let me use word stigma. Yeah, because it's a disgrace. Okay, when you keep on offending somebody, at the end of the day, it will now become stigma. They will say so this person, so this, so they will be using your name as an example. So that is why we must learn how to forgive any offense. We must not try to keep it in our minds, memorizing it, practicing it, how that person offended us, how it all started, how it all ended. By the time you are memorizing there, it's hurting you. Okay, it's hurting you. That is why we must let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Anytime it comes to your heart, tell your heart, let go. Let go. Let go. You see that you continue to have that rest that you want. Let go. Let go. Always tell your heart, let go, let it go, let it go, let it go. If he resists, continue to be praying for that person, or continue to be praying for that heart to quickly forgive, to forgive any offense, any person that you have offended you, and it's hardly for you to let go. Always pray it out. So God will definitely help you when you know that, when he knows that this is where you are having that challenge. Okay, if when he knows that this is where you are having that challenge and you cry unto him, definitely it's going to rescue you. It's going to rescue us. God is going to rescue us. So my brothers and sisters, we must not let someone offend us to stop us not to have fellowship together, that will stop us not to make friends together. Why not? You see somebody on the road, okay, just ask God the grace. It is only, I know it's not easy, but with God all things happen. We only continue to pray. God, whosoever that I have misunderstanding with, I want us to renew together, renew us together, renew us together, renew us together. I want us to be together as one. Continue to pray, because there are some people, when you are having they are having fracas with you, they don't have that rest mind. When you see the person on the way, a heart keep beating you. Instead of you to die of heart attack, why can't you just make peace and let peace reign between you and that person, so that you can be free? It's very, very important. So that is all I have to say for today, for now, for that topic. So the most important thing, do not let anybody stop you not to go to the house of God. Okay, do not let anybody stop you. Never friend deceive you, because maybe that friend is already on his way to hellfire and want to draw you close. You come and gossip with you and say, hey, that church they can gossip. That church, hey, they can gossip, they can look person with bad eye. That church, they can use somebody name till they preach. You just see they use you till they preach. And brothers and sisters, how long are we going to continue that? So it is time for us to change. Any friend that want to draw you to fire, tell him or her, my friend, today I want us to change topic. Do not bring church, this topic, this that will make me not to enter the kingdom of God. Any topic that will not make you to enter the kingdom of God, change it fast, because that is how devil kills. Change it fast. If somebody is coming with topic that is not rhyme with the scripture, or it's not rhyme to, even though it's not even everything good is all about the scripture. Everything good is all about the scripture. It's in the scripture. So anything that is good is telling you, okay, everything that is good is of the scripture, but anything that is bad is of the devil. So that is what you are going to reject, because we all know what is bad. Even as a child knows what is bad. You understand? Even as a child know what is bad. So we all know. That is why we don't need to deny for one another, because even the child that is still in his mother belly, God say you cannot even deny for that child. Okay, so we have to be very, very careful. We have friends that always want to make us to speak evil against one another, against others, and against especially the work of God. It is very, very dangerous. We should be very, very careful. So that is all. Now I want to talk about family homes. Yeah, I want to say, all the women in Europe, I say I respect every woman because I am a woman. Every woman in the art spirit and those one and the art spirit in that. So all the women in the art spirit and the one in those spirit in the art spirit and the in this spirit in the hook. So yeah, now first of all, we must learn how to manage as a look to. We just believe that if our husband receives salary, first thing is our hair, our jewelries, our clothes. That family is only man. The only man, the man. Rentage, maybe the apartment is 400 or 500. We pay for rentage. He will pay for light and gas bill. The man will pay for feeding. He will pay for, maybe he's having car. He will pay for car fuel, maintenance inside that money. And you as a woman, you know that this man is the only person that is working now. You don't even have that sense to say, let me learn how to manage with that this my husband. Let me learn how to manage with this my husband. Before you know, when month reach, now you go first collect the bankomat, you go and withdraw money for yourself to go and buy just common casual things for yourself. Maybe some women, they probably just withdraw maybe big amounts, go and do shopping. Shop. Some do ask the man will give them because the man cannot resist. He will give them. They go and buy, do shopping. Not that they don't have clothes, they have clothes. We ladies, we always love how to sample our wear. I know it's good when you wear clothes, you show the beauty of the clothes. Okay, that's why I love when I don't say it's not good for you to buy clothes, but we must learn how to manage. Oh, this my battery want to run down. So we must, I'm coming up, please excuse me. Does not mean that bringing at home. Okay, even though he's working now, it doesn't mean that all the money that is working is just meant to eat only today. Okay, many women are like that. We just say chop today. Now the one we chop now, we they carry, they go. Who tell you that you want to die now? Many of us, we even plan to, we are planning even our own day by ourselves. I don't understand. Okay, I don't get. You are planning that, oh, anytime you can die, even when you are not even old. So you should not just be predicting death by your own self now. We say now the one we say we chop oh, now the one we eat now they carry, they go. Are you wishing yourself to die now? No. Are you wishing yourself to die now? So as a lady, when you know your man is not earning that much or is the only person that is working in the family, so you just try to help that man. Help your man. Okay, the money is for both of you. The money is for both of you. It's not that man is going to eat the money alone tomorrow, even though you have savings. Okay, even though you have savings doesn't mean that the man is going to eat the money alone tomorrow. So it is what you sow today, that is what you are going to reap tomorrow. Okay, it is what you sow today, that is what you are going to reap tomorrow. So if you are not sowing down now, if you are not planting down now, tomorrow work on day, what are you going to eat tomorrow? Tell me, what are you going to eat tomorrow? Oh, who is calling me now? So that is, as I was saying, so now You say, okay, let me just eat this money because my husband is working, and you don't even think of to even reserve for him. This is called day. What are you going to eat? So it's good for us to reserve as a woman. If our husband is working, doesn't mean that we should just embezzle all those money. Even some women can even help their husband to save if the man is not that good in saving. So if the man is not good, that's there, God has given that man to help him. You are his helpmate. You are his helpmate. So you are to help him so that the money that is earning, he can use it to do something important, something responsible, something good that will help both of you in the future. So if you are a woman, you are just that type, that because tomorrow one or two things may happen, we don't pray for that. It is what you save that you are going to eat. Okay, that is why you see many people today, many home are that the man was giving the woman to be keeping. Maybe at the end of the day, the man will not, the money cannot bring it, at the woman have used it to buy different type of makeup, different wear, jewelries and all. Tell me, all those things, are they going to last you forever? No, they are not going to last you. But there are some money you will save, there are some money you will invest on, money you will invest. So that things you invest with money, you will see the profits will come, it will become double. Those jewelries, it may be the latest one, tomorrow it will not be the latest one. You will now be looking for another latest one again. So we women, we must learn how to manage with your husband. Oh, this money is growing up. I could remember then my grandmother can only use only one small burger fish. We don't even know what is called meat. Small burger fish, we use it to cook like this, and the soup will be bam. It will look as if they use all the big money in the whole world to cook it. The soup, we will be looking the down of the pot like this. No, it will be very, very enjoyable. It was very, very enjoyable. Look at those little small spices that they are using to cook that time. If that food can manage small money our husband give to us to cook, small money our husband give to us, why can't we use it to cook? Many of us, we just believe that it is when the money is big that the food will give the best food. No, some people will use 100 million to cook food, it will be tasteless. Okay, it will be tasteless. It doesn't mean that they give you 100 million to cook, that is how your food is going to look. No, somebody you give 1 million to cook and somebody you give 10,000 naira to cook, you see that the food will be different. Okay, so women, we must learn how to manage. Very, very important. Do not say that the money is coming today, nyafu. I want to chop it nyafu also. If the money is coming nyafu, it is time for you to know how to save also. You must have this mindset that this money is coming. No, money is a spirit. Okay, money comes and go. When you have the opportunity, when it's coming, you have to make use of it very, very well, because at a time will come, maybe you overabuse it, you overuse less the money, you do not even value the money, so you use it the way you like. A time will come, it will be scarce, it will withdraw itself from you, it will now be scarce. So if you are that type that know how to say before, how are you going to help your husband? Do you know that many of us, even our sufficient, they will economize, they will remove, maybe the husband give them 200 every month, they will try to remove 200, they will try to remove 50 euro. They go and buy pangolo, they call it pangolo, that thing that they normally put money inside, they go and buy that pangolo, they'll be chucking the money inside. Tell me now, how you going to meet up when time of crisis that come? Hello? Yeah, where you dey? Eh? I mean, they come now. You know the road now. You they come. So how are you going to cope? My sister. There are some people when I was on call. So women that are wise, when their husband give them money, they'll be keeping it. Maybe 200, they'll be saving 50 euro every month. Before you know, they will keep that money. At the end of the year, they will break the. My darling, look at what I said. Tell me, how is that man not going to love you more than before? So women, we must not imitate other women. We must not say this woman is wearing the expensive clothes, is using the expensive car, is buying the expensive hair, that then we want to imitate that person. You don't know what that person is earning. You don't even know the plans before that you don't even know the plan of that person before. You don't even know the income of that person. You don't even know the budget of that person. You just since the person is doing it as your friend, so you want to live that kind of life. Tomorrow when it will hook you, nobody will come to your rescue. I tell you, nobody will rescue you. They will even laugh at you. They will say, look at her. After all, she claimed to be a big woman. Now why can't she help herself? So you will not be a mockery type. So we must be very, very careful. Be very, very careful on her. You must learn how to manage. Support your husband. Help your husband. If you are working, you can also, why not? You can save. You must have budgets. Don't just do things without having budgets. Don't just do things because the money is there. You must have budgets. What is your budget of the year? You must have budgets. Food, how much you spend on every month, in that budget. How much you spend for years every month. Definitely you are not going to be buying clothes every month. You must have, you subtract it of what to what you are earning. Then you not check the balance. I would not advise you that when you are in Europe, you are not saving, because many people are in Europe now, they don't save. Because I know this truth. When this coronavirus matter happened, I saw one weakness whereby somebody I know was not asking for them to send money for him in Nigeria down to this place. It's very, very shameful. How can you tell people in Nigeria, not that you are doing business because of stagnation, not that you are doing business now, then you are telling them to send the money in a refund. No food, you're now calling your people to send. Okay, it's a shame. Constantly come, I've been here for years, you don't know how to save. You know, it's very, very bad. Learn how to save. Learn how to save. Always save for tomorrow. Don't say tomorrow go talk in own. It is what you save today that we talk about, that tomorrow we speak for. I will speak for tomorrow. If you don't save today, don't say tomorrow we manna don't come from heaven. Don't say that. If you don't say today, you say tomorrow. Yes, opportunity can come tomorrow, but you must prepare for the opportunity to come. There are some opportunities that will come that you need your money for it to work. Have you not see opportunity? They will just say contract, big contract like this, and maybe if you don't have money, how can they give you that contract? Maybe they say you need money, so amount to first of all start, and maybe you don't have that amount, it will bounce. So we must always have something on ground to show up. Women, please help your husband. Support your husband. Support your husband. It is very, very important. Learn how to manage little you have. Learn how to manage little you have. Even though you have plenty, learn how to manage. So my people, thank you for today. Please show your girl love. Show me some love. So I believe you enjoyed this wonderful sermon or encouragement. What will I say? All the same, thank you for watching me.